Hey guys, welcome to today's video. As you can see from the title down below, this is my back to school one brand makeup tutorial with NYX that I promised to do a while back, like almost a week before school started. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is obviously prime our face, and for this I'm using the NYX Angel VO Skin Perfecting Primer. I tried this primer, like, you know, in the store, like the tester, and oh my god, did I fall in love with it? Yes. It's like, it says it's oil free and it comes out like a white cream like that, but it develops like a slight silicone feeling and it erases your pores, like no question or doubts about it. Like your pores will be gone. Like this covers the pores. Next, I'm gonna be going in with my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation, and I chose the shade Medium. So I'm gonna just pump a little bit of that into the back of my hand. I'm gonna be buffing that in using the Morphe M439 brush. Like first impression on this foundation, I don't hate it, but I don't see I don't see myself grabbing for this like as I have all my other foundations. I wouldn't see myself grabbing this one before I grab one of those. But it's not a bad foundation, and to give it like a fair shot, I am applying it with a different like applicator. I usually use a beauty blender, and today I'm using a brush. Now for a concealer and contour, I bought the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Universal, I believe. Yeah, Universal. So on one end is a contour stick, and on the other end is a concealer. And let's see how this goes. Well then, now I'm gonna be going in with my Real Techniques setting brush to like blend it in, I guess. Even though, like, what am I blending in? No. Wish me luck. Next, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder in the shade Light Medium. And yes, in case you're like wondering, like, what are you doing studying your whole face? Like, what about the contour? This is what I do, like, to go to school, just to subdue everything. Because, like I said, these are not the products that I use on a day-to-day basis. This is more like a first impression one brand tutorial. So, like, I've only tried a couple of the things here. Like, everything else I have not tried. Oh, sweet mother. What have I done? Okay, now that I have cheated as I deem necessary, I'm just gonna brush again without dipping my brush in the setting powder. Oh, and by the way, I used the Morphe E1 brush to set my face. So now that I feel a little bit more comfortable, not that I feel comfortable at all, I'm gonna go back in with the Real Techniques setting brush, and with the NYX powder finishing powder, whatever, HD, whatever that's called. As you can see, I absolutely love this powder. I use it every single day. And it's proven that this works. So I know I'm not going to be unhappy about this product. Now with the eyes, I have primed my eyes with the concealer part of this stick, which I'm not fond of. So I've done that already. And then for the eyes, we're going to be using the NYX Adorable palette. And already I can see that I'm probably going to have difficulty with this palette, just because the shade that I would have to use to set the concealer would have to be this one, and it's a shimmer. So bear with me here. I'm going in with my Morphe M441 brush and the shimmery shade, because there's no other thing I can go in with, and I don't want to cheat anymore. I'll just go in and set the eye. I'm going to be going in with a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to be using this brown as a transition shade. So I'm just going to want to take a generous amount, tap off the excess, and put it slightly above the crease. So I'm a firm believer that everything has to work at the end, so I'm gonna just keep pushing. So now I'm gonna be going on with my M506 brush with the darkest brown in the palette, which would be that one right there. And I'm just gonna lightly start shading in the inner V, the outer V of my. You want to drag it out almost to create a wing. Oh, sweet Jesus. Anyway, talking about the shadow palette, it's very patchy. At least this shade is, which I'm not liking, but I am a firm believer that you can make anything work as long as you just have to keep building and blending, building and blending, building and blending. And so I tried my best, and we will clean this up later. Now I'm going in with my Morphe G20 brush with this pink shade all over the lid. It's a really cute light pink. I didn't think it was going to be this light, judging by all the other shades that I've put on my eye lately. I'm gonna go back in with that dark shade just to bring back some color right here. So much for back to school. Alright, I'm just gonna keep pushing. We're done with the eyes for now. I will be going back to the eyes later, so bear with me yet again. I feel like you guys are gonna murder me the next time I tell you that. Next, I'm gonna go in with the NYX illuminating powder. Once I open the box, these are like brand new. I have not used them. I do not know what to expect at this point. Everything is a surprise, and I'm not a surprise type of girl. I like to know what's coming. I'm gonna take my Dose of Colors fan brush. Let me just say a quick prayer. And because y'all know in some difficult times, you're really persistent with it, you will get some nice highlight. And it's not like a too intense highlight, but it's not a too subtle highlight either. It's just like, it's just perfect for school. Now I'm gonna be going back to the eyes. Lord help me. And with the Morphe M431 brush, where's the palette? Oh. I'm gonna be taking the white shade and just putting that under my brow, just to highlight. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm stressing out already. I do not like this palette at all. I would not recommend buying this, even though it is cheap. Maybe if you put it on with your fingers or like with the little sponge tip applicator that it comes with, it'll apply better. But I'm not a fan of the sponge tip applicator, and I'm not gonna use it. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these products. Okay, so now I have my brows on, and to get that done, I went in with NYX's eyebrow gel in the shade Blonde, which again was too light for me. So I just took the darker shade and I just filled it in on top of that. So now all I have to do is clean this, because for school I do not spend time on my eyeliner. I have two choices, to be honest with you. Girl talk. I only have two choices. Either I do eyeliner and no brows, or I do brows and no eyeliner, and ding ding ding, that is the winner. For this step, I'm going to be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Translucent Powder. I know this is not NYX, but I didn't expect the shadow to be like so powdery where like you're blending and it just poofs color onto your eye. And just taking any straight edge or angled brush like this would do. And what you want to do is you want to get a little bit of the powder. You want to create a line that would be like your ideal eyeliner line. And now you just let that sit there for like about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, however long you want. You just want to let, you know, that cook in there. In the meantime, let me go find my NYX lipstick that we'll be using for this look, which turned out horribly wrong. But I'm a trooper, and if there's anyone out there who's as crazy as me to sit down and watch this, I got you. This video is for you. I'm sticking through it for you. So I went for this one in the shade Cannes, C-A-N-N-E-S, for the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go in with NYX Fly With Me Mascara. Now taking like a little pencil brush, or like a flat, tiny brush like the Morphe M508. I'm gonna go in now with the dark brown color, because I'm done, I'm through with that color. Going in with the brown color. Just wanna take that on the tip and smudge it. So this is the final look. I ended up muting the pink lipstick that I had on, that pink soft matte lipstick I had. So I went over top of it with the NYX matte lipstick in the color Butter, which looks like this. So I just went over top of it to like mute it down a little bit. This is what I got, and I'm very happy with it. Overall, I struggled a lot to get this look done. As you guys saw throughout the video, I wasn't fond of the majority of the products. But like I said, I just kept working through it, not only for me, because when you tell me no, or when you tell me something's not gonna work, that's when I really want to try it. So that's just the type of person I am. But also for you guys, because I had promised that I was gonna do this look, and due to like the circumstances that I spoke about in the beginning of this video, and many more things that I'm pretty sure you don't care, so I'm not even gonna, you know, I'm not even gonna go there. But due to all those problems put together, like I was just like, I'm not gonna film, and I was putting it off, and I felt kind of bad, because what does it say about me as an aspiring YouTuber? Like, I want to be like loyal to you, like I want to post, I want to do everything that I promised to do, and I want to do it on time. But you know, everything that I said, me being disorganized and only working 30% to my capacity, and the lighting and the planner, and moving from my house to this dorm, everything took a toll on me. But now I'm starting to get back into the swing of things. I'm gonna see, like I said in the beginning of the video, how I could manage my budget to where like I could have like at least Christmas lights behind me. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna have to make it work for me and for you. And so yeah, guys, I want to thank you so much for sticking through this video. It was a mess, I cannot lie or deny it. It was a complete and utter mess, but I like the end result, and I hope you guys like the end result as well. As always, if you guys like this video, please like the video on your way out. If you guys want to keep like a tab when I post things, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below to tell me anything that you would like to see in the future, any specific type of looks. I am currently working on some Halloween looks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Bye.